MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in Flushing, Queens. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the New York Mets. Paul Goldschmidt, the National League's batting leader, continues his campaign for a batting crown. Next. Jacob deGrom gets the starting nod for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for St. Louis, the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, Matt, I think everyone should keep an eye on Colton Wong. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Temperature at first pitch. There it is, 79 degrees as we get things started tonight. Here's the 0-1. Popped straight up. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's had a phenomenal year at the plate, entering this August contest as the league's batting average leader.
I've never been in this position in my career before. I wonder if he's counting games down. You certainly want to walk away at the end of the year with a batting crown.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Nimmo, he's over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
The shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded up the first baseline. To his left, Muncy. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals. Cardinals 0. Mets coming to bat. It's a rematch of the 2006 NLCS, and it's on the show. Gio Gonzalez will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
Standing in, Jeff McNeil. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Mets, the second baseman, number 6.
Now here's the pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Grounded weakly toward third. Carpenter fields it cleanly, and there's one down now. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'm really going to have to keep a close eye on Brandon Nimmo. He's hit over 400 in his last 10 games, and his team, they are really relying on him. He knows he's hot. His teammates know that he's hot, and you can bet the opposing pitcher, he knows he's hot too.
Now in the box, Albert Almora, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
He'll try again. 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Robinson will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Batting third, the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game. Gonzalez looks in. First pitch on the way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Bader. And that retires the side. Down in order go the Mets. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in, Matt Carpenter. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Carpenter is exactly a .350 hitter. Doesn't matter what context you're talking about, that's an impressive number.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammered.
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run. Solo shot to right center. Number 33 on the year. And the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Settling in now, Jose Martinez, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Batting second, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. First pitch coming. Here it is. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Muncy shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 33, Drew Robinson.
Drew Robinson the next to dig in. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit toward the hole, and that's through for a hit.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the A-ball hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
Stepping in now, Gio Gonzalez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Robinson is off at first with 2 away. Line hard toward right center, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Now a long throw to third.
Boy, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Standing in now, Yadier Molina, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set, the 0-1. This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Cards get a run courtesy of Matt Carpenter. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. So far this year against Southpaws, Muncy is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
from 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Leury Garcia. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bader is in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting 6th, the right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
At the plate, Brandon Nimmo will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Bader. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Finally, a take. No, seriously, that's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
Ball 2 now.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Two and 1 now. Lifted the other way out to left center. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
In now, Paul Goldschmidt, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB. The
1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. And no messing with Goldschmidt there as he'll take first on ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Paul DeYoung. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And it's 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Wong at second. Goldschmidt on at first with nobody out. 3 balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The third baseman, number 13.
So 1 gone here in the St. Louis third. And that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. In the dirt. Goes to third with it. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. The set and the 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Here's Jed Lowry now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Jed Lowry is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 4 home runs and 16 RBIs. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one. The 1-1 home. He swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Sent on the ground out to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Jacob deGrom.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob deGrom. First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in, Jose Martinez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Jose Martinez.
First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Oh, 0-2 the count to Jose Martinez.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Harrison Bader. He popped out in his first trip. First offering on its way. Ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A little late on the fastball here as this is bounced foul just off to the left. Strike 1. Robinson, a Nevada native. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they lead it 1-0. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Ready with another 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Martinez on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, the catcher, Wilson.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Wilson Ramos. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Down and away, ball 1. Ramos, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Max Muncy would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Robinson giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. At the plate, Gio Gonzalez will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The next 0-2. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Now another 0-2. Now look out as he's got to hit the deck here. It's ball 1. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. McNeil trying to get there, and no one will track it down. Another try at 2-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box, Yadier Molina. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. No hits to this point. And low, it's a ball and a strike. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-1. Hit out towards second. McNeil is right there. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Colton Wong. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Behind 0-2 now.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready now, Max Muncy. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. A shot down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Leury Garcia, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Wong is there. And there's out number 2.
The right fielder.
Now look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Gonzalez steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 1-0. Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Ready for another shot now, Paul DeYoung. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And he gets ahead 0-1. High and deep to right center. Giving chase is Nimmo. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Matt Carpenter will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. DeYoung leads off second with one gone in the inning. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
And ball four now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Stepping into the box, Harrison Bader. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
The 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Fly ball out toward left center field. Waiting on it is Almora, and that's the third out. Cards strand a couple, but they're up 1-0. Into the box, Jed Lowry comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game. The windup and the 0-1.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Hard hit ball to second. Wong has it. And there's one away.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
One away now for the Mets in the 6th. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. First pitch coming. Here it is. Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. And a wasted pitch there. 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Carpenter's got to get rid of it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jacob deGrom.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jacob deGrom. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1 the count. 0-1. Here's the pitch. On the ground to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Digging in, Drew Robinson. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball well outside. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
The pitcher, number 47.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll leave after 6, and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Erasmo Ramirez will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 33, Erasmo Ramirez.
Standing in now, Gio Gonzalez. And they'll try to get the man to third as he puts this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Stepping into the box, Yadier Molina. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
From the stretch. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Well, they already had the lead, but that extra run makes a huge difference, even if it's only psychological. The pitcher knows when he steps out there that he has a little bit of wiggle room to work with.
Colton Wong will stand in. He's set. Here it comes. He's running. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll just step on first here to take the sure out.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Ready with the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cards forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Cardinals are out in front, 2-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jeff McNeil. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Now the 1-0. Line hard, but foul. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. Another one sent foul.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Hopped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. So coming to the plate, Albert Almora. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Mets are on the scoreboard. It's now a 2-1 game.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Into the box, Wilson Ramos. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to third. And that's the second out.
Up next for the Mets, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Standing in, Max Muncy. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike there. 0-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball into honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Well, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is coming up as that's going to be all for Gio Gonzalez. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Now,
Dominic Leone is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. Stepping in now, Leury Garcia. High and deep to straightaway right. Martinez racing back. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year. And it's given the Mets a 3-2 lead.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Now batting, the right fielder, Brandon.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Three runs already home here. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
1-1.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Now the pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Bader is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 8th inning coming up. The Mets are out on top, 3-2. Jerry Familia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Coming to the plate now, Paul DeYoung. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 delivery. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The third base.
And both starters have been in form. 3-2 our score as we give you a look at the starter comparison for these 2 opposing pitchers. Here's Matt Carpenter. Lifetime against Familia. Almost complete ownership. 6 for 7. First delivery to him on the way. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And there's ball 1. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he's struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Martinez.
So striding forward now, Jose Martinez. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
First offering on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that is through into right field for a single. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
In now, Harrison Bader. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Around to Muncy gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the Mets 3 and the Cardinals 2. Adolis Garcia will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
For the Cardinals, now playing right field, number 28.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Now Norris is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Into the box now, Jed Lowry. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Jed Lowry.
First pitch coming. Here it is. That's lifted the other way out to left. Robinson waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
So stepping in, Ahmed Rosario. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hard hit ball to second, taken in by Wong. And there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Mets, the pitcher, Jerry Familia.
Kevin Mendoza will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Kevin Mendoza.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They're up 3-2. Edwin Diaz please. Comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Edwin Diaz.
Now at the plate, Drew Robinson. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
The left fielder, number 33, Drew Robinson.
Here comes the first pitch. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Diaz has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty D, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really 2 good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
The 1-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this one will bounce into the wall. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
The center fielder, Jairo Munoz.
Into the box now, Jairo Munoz. Swing and a liner. And that's out number 1.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
So striding in, Yadier Molina, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming, here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Nimmo racing back to the track, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Man, that's got to be a base running mistake right there. But taking a look at it, I guess in his defense, he had to wait to see if the ball was going to be caught. By the time he saw it get down, the ball was already on its way back to the infield.
Edmundo Sosa will come on now and pinch run here.
Now running at second base, number 63, Edmundo Sosa.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. So digging in now, Paul Goldschmidt. He steps in for the 5th time today, giving him a bonus chance, if you will, to keep that hitting streak alive. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. He's in there at the plate. And that ties the ball game in the top of the 9th.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Paul DeYoung. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
A pause and the 0-2 hit hard on the ground to second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. A tie game headed to the last of the 9th. The Mets looking to celebrate in Queens. Edmundo Sosa will stay in the ball game, as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 63, Edmundo Sosa.
Now at the plate, Jeff McNeil, who could really use a
Leading
knock
up
here.
for the
0 for
Mets,
3 in the game
the
so
second
far.
baseman, number 6.
Matt
Now catcher,
Wieters is into the
number
ball game
32,
here as he takes over
Matt
behind the plate.
Wieters.
The pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hot shot on the ground to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
The center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
Next for the Mets, Albert Almora is working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, in this last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2. Hit weakly on the ground to short. DeYoung's got it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Next up from New York, Wilson Ramos, not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Munoz is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Mets go down 1-2-3. Still tied 3-3. Paul Sewell
please.
takes the mound as
Now
he'll be the
pitching
first
for
man
the
to
New York
pitch here in
Mets.
extra innings.
Number 51, Paul.
Striding in once again,
Sewell.
Matt Carpenter. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
Now, not a lot you can do with
Number
that pitch.
28.
That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Adolis Garcia, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. John Hicks will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Number 56, John Hicks.
Oh, and 1 the count. He comes in at 262 on the year. 2 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Into the wind, the 0-1. Softly hit to short. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning.
Your
Luke
attention.
Gregerson comes on to
Now
start the
pitching
home
for St.
10th,
Louis.
and he's just hoping to get
Number
this one into the
44.
11th inning.
Gregerson.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. His lifetime numbers against Gregerson. He's 2 for 4. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is through into left. And there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Love the approach right there to get on base with a leadoff knock to start the bottom of the 10th. They don't want this game to go any farther than this. They want to end it right now. Let's see how the manager plays this.
Into the box, Leury Garcia. And he'll try and get that winning run into scoring position as he puts this one down. And that's the first out.
The right fielder, number 9, Brandon.
Digging in to try it again, Brandon Nimmo. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jed.
Ready once again, Jed Lowry. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. With runners in scoring position this season, Lowry brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. The 1-0. There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate, 1-1. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Popped straight up. Carpenter is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Mets leave 1. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Now to the plate, Drew Robinson. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far.
Drew Robinson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted into center field. On the run is Almora. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 34, Jairo Munoz.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Jairo Munoz. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
The 2-2. Grounded to third. Lowry's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Matt Wieters.
Stepping up now, Matt Wieters, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Into his windup, the 1-0. And it's fouled away. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he popped him up. Lowry in foul ground, and no one will track it down. 2 out, nobody on. This is popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. One-two on its way. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Muncy will win the race to first easily, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. In now, Ahmed Rosario. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
The shortstop, Ahmed.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Alberto Mondesi will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Mondesi.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now the 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball. Two-0 count. The pitch is looked at for the first strike.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
3-1 to him now. 1 out, nobody on. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jeff McNeil. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he just manages to get his hand in. And another throw over. And they'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 0-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Possible game winners at second base here with one away. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike two.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's pulled out on a close play at third. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on and hit softly on a line. Foul. Into the windup. The payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Digging in once again, Albert Almora. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Slow roller down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Almora with an even count, 2-2. Two pitch is fouled away. Here's the 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away.
Nice execution right there. Kept his balance on a nasty breaking ball. His hand stayed back, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Jordan Hicks trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 49, Jordan Hicks.
Ready for another chance? Wilson Ramos. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. 2-2 to the Mets catcher. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Two and two. Here it is. Turned on down the line. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. And the Mets are going to walk home a winner.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you can win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?